top. We want to welcome you to the Pantheon of M. I'm your host, Ray.
And I'm Evy.
And today we're looking at the movie Equalizer 2, directed by Antoine Fuqua. Joins the cast of Denzel Washington. And Denzel is avenging his only friend, I guess, played by Amy Ryan. His only friend, his only ally who knows about his past. McCall is his character. Okay. He's now working as a cab driver. He's an Equalizer.
Yeah.
So, okay, did you watch the series growing up? Were you a fan of the series? Did you know what the movie series was about? I watched
it, yeah.
Okay, so like Robert McCall, that's the name of the character. He's out there helping people who needs help. What is the Equalizer about? Like, what is the purpose of the Equalizer?
Well, I think it's about people who want to help others who aren't so fortunate and their lives aren't really great. Right. So he wants to even the score.
That's right. Yeah, Equalizer, or even the playing field for those who are oppressed, giving them a chance. Kind of like the A-Team, kind of like shows of the time. Just giving the people who are oppressed. He's there to assist, and he kind of acts like a vigilante, but like he's there to help those who can't help themselves.
Exactly.
And so he's an Uber driver or a Lyft driver. And so he hears, as people are discussing their problems on the phone, he's able to hear, and that's how he's able to get around and move around and not be detected, because they don't really pick up on a cab driver. He's just driving, and people are just talking about their problems. And he's mobile, which is a really cool dynamic of like being able to eavesdrop on everyone's issues and problems, yet and still be effective in answering issues, answering the call. Going back to the idea of his ADT, we're using his stopwatch to time and foreseeing how to counter and take out his enemies in like kind of like a chess game, like being 13 steps ahead of his enemies and knowing how to take him out and counter balance his enemies. Really works here. It's a cool concept. It has a kind of like a CSI like body graphics effect of how things would turn out. They play that to the T. It works well with this movie. His confidence, his demeanor works well with this. You believe him, and it works. I think Antoine Fuqua knows how to shoot an action sequence. He's able to capture all the essence of what made the Woodward series so well. He's exemplified that. He's expanded on that and makes it Denzel's own. Queen Latifah has a spin on this herself, but no one holds a candle to what Denzel brings to the table, and I think that's what works this movie so well. Is it a better sequel? Maybe, maybe not, but it is entertaining. There is some lapse in judgment, some leaps of faith, but it does hold well. Even on a second viewing, even now, it's a very fun view. I highly recommend it. I give it a 9 out of 10 in terms of action. I give it in terms of the swagger and believability. Denzel brings a tour de force, a force of nature to the screen. And not since a film like Training Day does he have the fortitude of being a man on a mission, and this one is no exception. So it may not be a great film, but the confidence, the swagger, the determination, and just the sheer presence of this man is enough to sell you that this is a well thought out movie. And Fuqua, who's a master of craft, this is in his wheelhouse of portraying a thriller, a action movie, a comprehensive movie that makes sense from beginning to end. Though it's in the world of the make-believe, it keeps you grounded, and it does work. Well, on that note, we'll call it a day. I'm Ray.
I'm Evy.
We'll talk to you next week. And before we go, if you want to write to us, pantheonofm@gmail.com. We'll take your emails. We're going to be reviewing more DC movies, whether it's any of the Batman movies, any of the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, whether it's the Zack Snyder Justice League movies, or Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Please send us your review of a film. We'll be reading it out on our show coming up later this year. Look forward to hearing from you. And on that note, we'll talk to you next week. Take care.
Take care.